of those Altadenans lost in the catastrophe, the 19 who died, every survivor who knew them, and all who were affected by this horrific fire. I also want to acknowledge the pain of unanswered questions that persist about the response to the fire and the community's ongoing recovery. The main message I was asked to deliver today is to urge our elected leaders to accelerate the renewable energy transition. Indeed, we call on our state officials to bring back Make Polluters Pay, which has stalled out in Sacramento. And in 2 weeks, I'll join students in the Palisades just returning to their fire-ravaged high school to issue the same call. Bring back Make Polluters Pay. And if I may, I'd like to make a note about how much power each one of us has in our hands, literally. It starts with 3 facts we're all painfully aware of. 1, human-caused climate change is the main cause for increasing fire weather in the West. 2, burning oil is a primary driver of climate change, and humanity's future depends on rapidly phasing out fossil fuels. 3, the fossil fuel industry spent almost $500 million to influence and help elect Donald Trump and Congress. So, the industry is continuing. Get really scared about this. That fossil fuel industry is continuing to spend on what? Donald Trump's replacement. Project 2025 people are actively scheming. So this is, let's not get stuck in the moment. Okay, so we move on. So this is where we have personal power, where we can make a concrete, immediate, sustained impact by using less oil. Let me put it this way. There is no, this is painful, but there is no oil industry without demand. And every time we visit a gas station, every time we pump, we pay the oil industry to stay in business. I'll say that again. Every time we pump, we pay the oil industry to stay in business. Indeed, we may talk about making polluters pay, but when we drive on gas, we are paying polluters to keep polluting. So let's urge our electeds to do the right thing on our behalf. But may I humbly suggest 3 really dorky, wonderful actions that we can take. Drive less. Drive less. Yes. Number 2, of course, let's take mass transit, as I'm sure some did to get here today. And 3, let's drive electric if you can. Even under Trump's, I sound like an ad right now, forgive me, but even under Trump's destructive regime, there are over 100 EV models on the market. Used EVs especially are highly affordable. Their average range is 250 to 300 miles per charge, and more public chargers for those who don't own homes are being installed weekly. My final super dorky number 4 is hypermiling. Okay, this is so cool. It's a way of backing off the gas pedal. If you do drive a gas car, that can save money with every mile. It goes like this. When you see a red light or a stop sign, coast up to a stop. Don't accelerate. When the light turns green, accelerate gradually. Always drive the speed limit and try to maintain a steady speed on the road. Simple stuff that can cut down on oil and save money. I believe even if we do not or cannot do any of the above, we will be better. This is important by connecting these dots and talking about it. Every time we pump, we pay big oil to stay in business, lining the pockets of the lobbyists and others propping up the authoritarian regime. But the good news is we can help put big oil out of business. We've got the power. There is no oil industry without demand, so let's demand a lot better. Humanity's future depends upon it. Thank you.